Hey everyone, and welcome back to the challenge where flaming is the only thing we're allowed to do. We're not allowed to charge. And of course we can glide and jump and stuff like that, but we can't charge. So, just to recap, we came out of Glimmer with the talisman. We got 300 gems from Glimmer and we got 3 orbs. Our target today is to go through Summer Forest for what we can do, and then head off to Idle Springs, which is like the second chronological level in Summer Forest. So first of all, we come to something that is new to Spyro 2, along with many things really, and that's the butterfly jars. Butterfly jars are actually lives in this game instead of, I guess, dragon clams, wherever we called them. So these butterflies are a little bit different in color. The usual butterflies are like yellow in color. This is kind of, I guess, purple, dark blue, and they are 90% of the time found inside of jars like this. Damn butterfly jars. Or they are sometimes found, I think it's every 10th enemy you kill. Something like that. We can test that actually. But yeah, so flameless. You don't need to charge it, fortunately, even though it's made of glass. And you get extra life. 5 lives. Hooray. To us. Okay, so let's do our leisurely trot around the level to pick up our gems along the way. Another butterfly jar. And as you can see inside the sheep here, the sheep are actually a very common fodder throughout the Spyro series, and it's no different in Summer Forest. Let's go. I always have to be careful because there's always gems in these worlds, but I'm just so used to running past because I don't care when I play this game. Collect everything. Yeah, there's a lot of little gems hidden around. Oh no, water! But there's stuff inside it. Say it ain't so. If we remember Spyro 1, if we enter water we die, or at the very least we take damage. Oh. What a twist! Yep, okay, in Spyro 2, like many sequels on PS1 era games, water doesn't kill you in this game. For the most part, like 99% of the time water doesn't kill you. There are examples that we'll see later on in the game where that's true. But yeah, you can actually swim in this game, but we can't right now. It's actually a skill that you get as you progress throughout the game. And it's Laura again. Let's see what she has to say.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you go to.
Alright, collect talismans. Anything else?
Check your guidebook by pressing the start button and choosing the guidebook option to see which talismans you have collected.
Alora's character model looks better on this game than any model on Spyro 4, despite it being made like 4 years earlier. And also,
check your guidebook by pressing...
Check your guidebook. And also, far enough here that I'm not... Boobs. Okay, so, yeah, we're going to continue on our merry way. We have to collect talismans for the rest of the game now, pretty much. Collect. Okay. Oh no, I fell off. How did that happen? We come to the second fodder of Summer Forest, which is the frog. First one being the sheep, second one being the frog. And if you fall down here, it's not the end of the world. I think it was kind of a place that you're supposed to figure out how to glide from. Here we encounter a recurring theme throughout the Spyro series again. It's the whirlwind. That will take us all the way back up to the top of this podium. But, yeah, we're going to take the stairs because exercise pays, literally. No pain, no gain. Am I right, Spyro? Oh no! What happened to Hunter? He looks like a silverback gorilla. It may have something to do with my emulator being pretty shit. I might try and fix that so he looks more normal, but I kind of like how ridiculous he looks. Yeah, Hunter has magically appeared here. Not sure how he did that. But
Hiya, Spyro. Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press X to jump, then press X again while you're still in the air to glide.
glide. So yeah, this is actually a very rare piece of dialogue if you're good at the game, because you will not really encounter him saying this unless you literally drop through. Instead, he will then teach you how to glide. Press X to jump, press X again.
Remember, press X once to jump, then press X again to glide.
Alright, thanks for the tip, weird looking Hunter. Hunter is actually a cheetah, not a leopard. Alright, let's take Hunter's advice. Let's try and press X to jump, and X again to glide. Eee. Perfect. Point, point, more sheep. Perfect. Alright, we can see another portal over there, but that's not a portal that we have any intention of going in right now. That level is what I consider to be level 3, and it's called Colossus. We're gonna come back to it later. I'm just gonna pick up the gems behind there. Oh look, it's capitalism. I wonder if he has anything interesting to say to us. Like Karl Marx was right all along or something.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
I don't have any treasure. Well, I do, but not enough. Okay, 500 gems, and we have 368. Also, my girlfriend's name is Precious, not Treasure. Just get it right for the future. Okay, we come to our, I think, first obstacle. I don't think these were in Glimmer, if I recall correctly. No, they weren't. These were not in Glimmer. These are gem jars. And, yeah. Inside, I wonder what's inside. Big money! Unfortunately, yeah, we can't get the gem that's inside there, because it requires charging. So we're gonna have to bypass that completely, and it's a shame because inside is a very rare 25 gem. There's not many of those in Spyro 1, and equally there's not very many of them in Spyro 2 either, for obvious reasons. If we hadn't have paid for that bridge in Glimmer, we probably would be well on our way to affording Swim right now, but hell, we did pay for the bridge in Glimmer, and so we don't have enough money. Down there we can see another jar that we can't access, boo-hoo. Hey, Hunter, how did you get here? We're just inside there. Oh, where's you?
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press X, and hold it down to get more hang time.
Hang time? Okay. I don't know, that seems like quite an advanced maneuver. Oh no. Can't do it. Oh no! I fell off. Don't know if that resets Hunter. No, it doesn't. Alright, so yeah, he's actually introducing the gimmick where if you hold X as long as possible, you actually get a little bit more height as opposed to tapping it. Okay, up we get. That was difficult.
Not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press X to jump, then press X again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance.
The maximum glide distance. Okay, you got it, cheater boy. Oh no! How did that happen? Almost like I forced myself to do that to hear his dialogue. Hey, it ain't so.
Remember, press X to jump.
Oh, I see. How did I ever get that wrong? You're not gliding, you're like just jumping.
Nice job. Now try to do a hover. press X to jump, then press X again to glide. Then when you reach the end of your glide, press triangle to hover. Hovering will give you extra height and distance.
So yeah, this is a new mechanic for Spyro 2 now, the hovering mechanic. In Spyro 1, if you was to glide and press triangle, you would drop down like a brick. In this game, hovering takes over. Also, just look at that low-res hunter over there. No eyes, so you can just about barely see his nose. Oh no! As you can hear, Hunter is backtracking again. He does that every time you fall.
To hover, press triangle.
Okay, and he'll remind it. As a kid, I actually heard this dialogue so many times because I didn't really understand what he meant. So I'm very used to it. So you don't actually need to hover, but we're going to do it anyway just so I can show it off. Okay, that's a hover. You could see that I was going to make that jump anyway, so not a big deal.
Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the D-pad or analog stick when you hover.
D-pad or analog? I'm a dragon. I don't have any kind of controls. Oh no! What are the odds? Alright, that's the last time I'm going to drop down. And as you can see, as always, he reappears to gloat about us failing miserably. Oops! Oh no! That time I really did fail miserably. Note to editor, fast forward this part.
This one's tricky. Walk to the edge, press X to jump, press X again at the top of your jump.
Yeah. Okay. Once again, you don't actually need hover if you can charge for that jump, but again, we don't have a look.
Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
Okay, we got an orb for our troubles. 4 orbs, okay. Now, we're at 425 gems, which is actually a bit of an issue for the next level. Remember, we can double jump on this even if we can't charge. But, yeah. We're going to go into Idle Springs now. It's taken a while for me to get this episode out. I don't know, maybe I just felt a little bit idle to do it. But now I've got a bit more of a spring in my step, so I'm going to definitely finish.